All right, so this is my take 2. That's why the problem's already done. I have x to the third. That's exponential form. And I just used x to talk about exponential form means it uses an exponent. So this would be 10 to the third. I wanted to double check on this problem. And so I had to use GEMDAS. So I did what was in the parentheses first. You could also do the distributive property. I just did 36. Well, first I did 2 to the third, which was 8. And then I did 36 divided by 9, which was 4. 4 plus 8 gave me 12. Then I did 3 to the second, which was 9. 24 divided by 2 was 12. So I had 12 plus 36 plus 9, which gave me 57. Number 11, which has the greatest value? If I work these out, this one equals 9. It's 3 times 3. 6 to the second, 6 times 6 is 36. 2 to the third, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then 2 to the fifth, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. So the one with the highest value is B. Number 12, simplify. I know that this first term is positive, so I'm going to put a positive in front, and then I'm going to circle like terms. So this is a y. I need to find the same variable, same exponent. So this one doesn't have an exponent. It kind of does. It's 1. And this one matches it, so I'm going to circle it with the sign. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. Old song. I don't think any of y'all would know that. Your parents probably do, though. And then I'm going to box anything that's x squared. So there's a 3x squared. Here is a minus x squared. And then here's a constant. 3 is our coefficient. Y is our variable. This here is the exponent. And when a number is by itself, it is the constant. It's not going to change. A variable is not going to make it change. And then I'm going to combine like terms. So I have 6y, because 3 plus 3 is 6. I have a plus 3x squared and a minus 3x squared. Well, that's a 0 pair. So that becomes 0. So I'm going to have just plus 3. 6y plus 3. And that answer is A. Okay, moving right along. Trying to make this one shorter than the last one. Which expression has a value of 24? Again, I have to work each of them out. So this is going to be 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. This one here, 4 times 4 plus 2 times 2 times 2. That's going to be 24. This is 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that's also 6 squared, which equals 36. And then 4 squared minus 2 squared, that would be 4 times 4, which is 16, and 2 times 2, which is 4. We subtract that, and we get 14. So our answer, which one has a value of 24, is B. Number 14, write an equation to represent the following situation. Andre's school has 20 clubs, which is 5 times as many as his cousin's school. All right, I'm going to stop there because I see some things. His school has 20 clubs. It's pretty amazing, which is 5 times, sorry, I got to move my paint can, which is 5 times, that's a number, as many as his cousin's school. His cousin has X amount of clubs. So I'm going to put some of this into some wording for me. I know that he has 20 clubs. Makes me think of golf clubs, but it's not. It's like beta club, chess club, art club. So 5 times is written like that, 5x, or 5 times x. So being able to figure out what these words mean are going to help me solve and come up with an equation. So this is going to be x times 5 equals 20. And if you're feeling really cool, you know that we would divide by 5 to solve. Divide by 5. That would be 1, leaves us with x. And so, sorry, I'm running out of room. X equals 4. He had 4 clubs. Hopefully not golf clubs. Sorry, I keep saying that. I got golf on the brain. All right, now we have, we need to find out which colors are popular for cars. A parking lot was sampled. The results are shown in the table. If there are K fewer green cars than blue cars, which algebraic expression represents the number of green cars? Okay, so first of all, I know some of you, I lost you at parking lot. I'll lift this up just a little bit. Maybe you can kind of see. It's like my pretend document camera. I miss my classroom. I'm sure you guys do too. All right, so K equals green cars. I need to kind of write down what is it that I know? And I know that there are K fewer cars. There are K fewer green cars than blue cars. So I'm going to look here and see that blue is 19. So 19, I've got to do, I think I'm on the crack in the table. I am. 19, it's going to be 19 minus K is going to give me the number of green cars. Because it's 4 fewer green cars than blue cars. So I need to take 4 away from the blue. And I can see that K is going to equal 4. So I need to find the expression that's going to work with that. And that's B. And I am on the crack of the table. So fun. So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I didn't explain that very well. You're just trying to make sense of that word problem with the information that they give you. And let me zoom back out. All right, I'm at 7 minutes. I got to hustle here. All right, everyone's favorite, the hanger problem. This is also like a mobile. You know what? Let me move on this side of the crack. All right, this is like a mobile, and you did some practice with this on Monday. You need to draw a hanger for the equation. So I know, I'm going to do this like our open up did it. I know that the mobiles on the solve me were a little different, but I'm going to put, this is equals, so I'm going to pretend like this piece here is equals. So I'm going to put 23 over here. And then I have 3y plus 2. So that means I have a y, but I have 3 of them. So I'm going to make those circles. 1, 2, 3. Y, Y, Y. That's what I keep asking myself. And then we're going to add 2. So I wonder what Y equals, because the next question asks, use the hanger from 16 and solve for Y. So I know that you probably just went over some one-step equations. So here I'm throwing you a 2-step. So I need to solve and get Y by itself. So I'm going to say minus 2 to get a 0 pair, minus 2, and that leaves me with 21. And so 3y equals 21. I'm going to do the next step. It's like a new equation. I'm needing to undo multiplication. So to undo multiplication, I need to divide. And so y equals 7. Because 7 times 3 is 21. And in case you forgot, Math rocks. And don't forget, I miss you terribly.